You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning. The news behind the headlines.
Elizabeth Warren and Kamala Harris in particular, has taken the lead in the delegate-rich state of California. That's right. She is now leading 23 percentage points as opposed to Joe Biden, who's now at 21 points. So I told you that a lot of people want Kamala Harris to be the first black woman president. Okay, Kamala Harris is not black. Well, we'll argue that later. But she claims she's passing. And then they want this guy Buttigieg, who's getting a lot of money too. That boy raised $24 million in one quarter. The mayor of South Bend, Indiana, can raise $24 million. Don't nobody know anything about it. You know why? Because of all them gay people. They got deep pockets, them gay people. All of them, they got money. They got money, grandmama. These gay people, I don't know where they get it from, but they got it. And they gave that boy. And so here's what's happening. Here's what they want to see happen. They want to see Kamala Harris, who is a freak. She ain't black. No, she ain't. And this guy Buttigieg, Kamala Harris is president and Buttigieg is vice president. If you do that, then Trump's going to win again. I might even vote for Trump. And I'd rather give up my seat in heaven before I vote for Trump. But these two running for president, by the way, the sodomites are persecuting. I was telling you a few moments ago, we're back in PayPal jail again. It's the sodomites. It's the sodomites. They've been after me. Now, I have to be, a full disclosure. I give the sodomites a run for the money. I talk about them. I post up things about them. I put things out on our announcement board about them. So I understand their anger with me. I understand that. I talk about them putting semen in the lattes at Starbucks. I do all that. I do it. I do it. I talk about what Jesus has said about them and all that. Well, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I know it's true. So, but Obama was a sodomite, but he was a secret one, right? He's in the closet. All right. He was in the escape hatch. But this Buttigieg boy and Kamala Harris, imagine the two of them. You're talking about the world, a crazy world. But that's what these young people want, that's what these. So I don't know if Joe Biden's going to make it. I think he will. Mainly because most Hamite people in South Carolina ain't going to vote for this guy, Buttigieg. Most black people, Hamite, Canaanite people, they ain't voting for this boy. They ain't voting for him. They talk that talk when they're sitting up in the board meetings with a bunch of Japheth people, Hamite people, right? Yeah, Hamite people, college educated and everything. So they sit up in a board meeting in New York somewhere, in an insurance building, New York Life Insurance, or down Wall Street somewhere down there, the theater district, and they're sitting there in some of the embassies or something like that down in Washington, and sitting in the halls of Congress, and all these Japheth people are sitting around the table. You got a few of these salt and pepper people, you got some Hamite people sitting there at the table, and they're talking about, is it wonderful that there's such progress now being made for the sodomite, right? And everybody nodding their head, Hamite boy nodding his head, but if his grandmama saw him nodding his head, she slapped the taste out of his mouth. He knows he's sitting up in there because he got a little degree from one of these schools, and sitting there, he got a job in government, Wall Street, and he's sitting up there around this table, this big old oak table, and all these Japheth people talking about how wonderful it is now that sodomites can do this, and sodomites are now recognize this and stonewall in, and we ain't gonna take it no more, hell no, and all of that, right? And he's sitting there nodding his head, and then sister, she said, no, that she nodding her wig too. But I tell you what, if either one of their grandmamas saw them nodding their head, they would slap them into the middle, would slap the black off of them. And I know it. They know it too. If their grandmama and their grandpapa saw them in there and sit up in the meetings assenting to sodomy and LGBTQ and all that, their grandmama and grandpapa would slap the black off of them. But that's where that's at. But I can tell you this now, down in South Carolina, they ain't gonna vote for that boy Buttigieg. They ain't gonna vote for him. And they ain't probably gonna vote for that woman, Kamala Harris, too, because by the time I finish, I may even go down to South Carolina. I think I'll send my Captain Far down. I sent him down there in Charleston, standing on the corner with a street sign saying, Kamala ain't black, and neither was Obama. That'll fix him. No, I may even go down. I ain't going down there, but I can tell you this. I'm gonna reach out to people down in South Carolina and tell them don't vote for Kamala Harris. I'm not gonna tell them to vote for Joe Biden either. Joe Biden my time. Who's your pastor man? Who you gonna tell them to vote for? I'm telling them to vote for Jesus. Vote for me and I'll set you free. Someone said, Pastor man, you ought to run for president. I've been running from the president, not running for. I've been running from Obama. Now I'm running from Trump. Well, I run 2 times. So, but I think these polls are early polls. What do you? You think about the same thing? This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.